Texas town, like that shack outside the Grange, you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls there.
All right, so we've beat the rooster. The sun is not up. We've got fires running on a 1,000-gallon offset, 2,000 rotisserie. What we're doing is we are cooking briskets and pork shoulders and some ribs, but we're really showing how much wood consumption as well we're using for each unit for the brisket cook. So by the end of this cook, you're gonna be able to see on the ground, if I throw one stick in this pit, I'm gonna put one stick on the ground. Same with the rotisserie. So Stan and I are gonna be cooking, showing y'all things, and good morning.
These are for our friend Josh's wedding. So we're gonna get these ribs, butts cooked off, and a couple of those briskets are gonna go with them.
All right, pits are loaded down. Offset 6 sticks. 15 minutes later, we've got 180 degrees all the way down. Pretty even climb. We'll probably be at temp in the next 15 minutes. We're gonna run it at like 225 for a few hours and then pop it up a little hotter.
So, I keep hearing people saying you can't really get the same bark on a rotisserie as you can an offset, like 1,000-gallon over there. It's not true, trust me. I've cooked thousands of briskets rotisserie. Just need a heavy pepper bark and let it do its thing. You don't have to open the door all the time. If you're looking, you ain't cooking. So we're gonna let the smoke build up, get to temp, and then we'll show you our bark halfway through when it's finished.
All right, so as you can see, we've got a good coal bed. All you're gonna need to keep temp is just about 1 or 2 sticks at a time. Just throw them down there, and the rotisserie will take care of the rest.
All right, so we've got our 2 wood piles from the rotisserie and the offset. They look pretty even right now because we're getting them fired up, getting them to temp. But now we've got our coal bed. We're only running 2 sticks, so it's about to be a blowout.
All right, so this is an M&M rotisserie. It's a 2000. How it works, you're gonna set your temp here. So if you come in, you can see the red. That's where you're gonna set your temp. We've got it right at 225. the way this thing works, if you stay here, I'll show them. When that temperature drops, this is gonna open up and feed your fire oxygen. So, or it gets too hot, it's gonna close. Go see that? Now open it back up. So then when it needs more air, it's gonna come up and start, you know, feeding your fire oxygen, keeping it at temp. And all you really need is a small little coal bed and 2 sticks for this unit. It's a very big one. You can cook like 80 briskets on it. 2 sticks at a time is gonna keep you at temp and throw an ample amount of smoke on your meat. For grease drain, so after a good amount of usage, it's gonna start, you know, getting a lot of drippings. All you're gonna do is open the ball valve, get like a bus tub or a 600 pan, throw it under there, drain it, carry it to the grease trap at your restaurant, and that's very easy cleaning. Get a shovel, clean out the drum. It says smoke evac. So if you're inside or you don't want to get smacked with smoke like this, just smoke in your face, what you're gonna do is you're gonna open this. You come with me. So what that's doing is it's pulling all the heat. You can see that opening up all the heat and smoke out of the pit. So when you open it up, you're not filling your kitchen with smoke or your face. Pretty useful, but you got to remember, if you leave your evac on, because it's on right now, we cook with it off, it's going to keep that open, and then your cooking chamber is not going to get any smoke or heat, and it's going to eat up your entire fire, and you'll lose your cook. So it's very important to remember to turn it off when you're not using it. That's just a quick little breakdown on what we've got going on. If you open it up, the evac comes on automatically, and if you look, you can bring your racks to you with this button. So this button you push, and it's going to just slowly advance.
All right, so we're at the 4-hour mark in our brisket cook. We've got our wood piles here. We're starting to get a winner. But there's a lot of cooking to go, so we'll see.
We got good breaks on our bark. Oh yeah. All right, so it's been about 8 hours. We've got the wood I've used, same amount. So every time I've thrown a stick in the firebox, I've thrown a stick on the ground. Done the same with the offset. So 8 hours in, you can see where we're at with the offset. 8 hours in, you can see where we're at with the rotisserie. I'd say we're saving like 20%, 25% on a brisket cook on wood usage alone from the rotisserie. And I think the bark looks better, but we'll take a look at that here in a minute. All right, so the briskets have been on for about 9 hours. We've got the bark we like, so we're gonna wrap, but I just want to show y'all what we have going on here. There's the rotisserie bark, and Zane's gonna show you that offset bark at 9 hours.
So as you can see, we've got a good bark going, but it's still a little bit on the loose side. So we're gonna close this bad boy up.
Succulent swine. All right, so 9 hours in, we're wrapping. There's a myth that you can't get a good bark on a brisket on a rotisserie. Come look at this. Sheesh! It's barking at you, boy. And check me out. You see all those pork shoulders we just wrapped? They were all dripping on this brisket too, and we still got this bark. So you're saying, people are saying it's gonna wash off, all the drippings wash off our bark. No, this is a strong bark.
All right, we got our briskets and our pork butts wrapped up. We got our butts in foil. We got our brisket and butcher paper. We got them back on the pit, both of these. And we're gonna let them finish in that paper until we get that tenderness we want. Our bark is set, so we wrap. There's a fourth one on here.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier.
Look at these brand new sheet trays.
I know. Ooh. Goes on again.
All right, we're doing the coveted something that we've been wanting to do for years. Matt and I have been talking about doing this for about 5 years. Now we have the capabilities of doing this. Thank you, Mark, for Patriotic Pig, for lending us your pit to do this test. We are doing the rotisserie, and we have our MM2000 Big Boy versus our OS1000 Big Boy. So we're going commercial to commercial. What we're doing is we're showing bark. We're gonna show the bark, but we're also showing how much wood you go through a 11-hour cook. These boys have been up early to do this. So let's talk to our boy Zane first with Team Rotisserie.
Team Rotisserie. All right, so I'll give you a little walkthrough what we did. We started at 210 and we cooked it for 4 hours. Then after the 4 hours, we went up to 250. Once we liked our bark, we wrapped, then we went up to 275. It's about 11-hour cook. And if you look at my pile here, 11-hour cook, only used 31 splits. Not bad. Offset team did pretty good too though.
Let's see what Team Offset did. How do you feel right now? Are you tired?
I
How
am
you
tired.
feeling?
I'm tired. We had a Cowboys game last night. I was up a little late, in a little early. I used 61 splits. 11-hour cook, started at 225, slowly bumped it up to 250, finished around 275, even touched 300. So I'm tired. 61 splits, a lot of bending over, a lot of pitching wood, but I'm very confident in the product. It was great.
Okay, so we're gonna show y'all the bark, because one of the misconceptions that is rotisseries can't bark up. It is 100% offsets can bark up.
I have a comment.
So let's hear from you, Chef.
We also had pork shoulders dripping on the briskets. We had ribs on as well that were dripping. So if this conception of the wash, it's gonna wash your briskets, bark, all that stuff, not happening. That bark was groovy, baby.
See, and that's one perfect thing is, not only did we did it in a natural setting, we did it to where there's more than just briskets in there. There's other products that are dripping on the brisket. So we're getting a true life, what can these do? Again, we want to do some myth busting while we're doing this as well. Rotisseries can't bark up. Well, we're gonna show you exactly what this rotisserie did and exactly how much it barked up compared to a 1,000 gallon traditional offset. So we're doing a lot of myth busting here.
That's right.
So we had how many logs again?
61.
61. How many logs again?
31.
31. That is half according to my calculations. I'm not that good at it, but
Close. You're almost there. You're almost
close
there.
to half.
He's
We're
almost
close.
there.
So close to half. And as they go, this is going to have a little bit smaller pile, and then this one's going to increase. So we want to make sure to show y'all real life differences between an offset and a rotisserie. So if y'all have any questions, let us know. We'd love to hear it. If there's anything that y'all want to try, again, offset versus rotisserie, anything on that, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So what do you think today? How do you feel today?
I feel rested. I feel like I had to do a little bit of work. Don't get me wrong, it's still barbecue, but I don't think I worked as hard as this guy.
You have it. See y'all next time. Let's go.
Team Rotisserie!